Libra, welcome to your 2022 7 Directions reading based off of the 4 great powers within: mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual energy, also known as wisdom, illumination, introspection, innocence, also known as north, east, south, and west, the 4 directions. And then we're going to add above, below, and within. To make it 7 directions, we're going to start off with chakra work for 2022. Angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit, the great power that holds up worlds, the great power that creates worlds, the first source and center, the fountain of the all. Please clear and protect and transform this space into a place of receiving the highest energy, the highest vibrations and frequencies for the highest good. Alright, so which chakra for the collective of Libra should we address 2022? Which one is the first or most important to address? I'm taking this from the Native Heart Healing Oracle, and the 4 directions was suggested by the Native Heart Healing Oracle. So we've got the solar plexus chakra, Libra, your personal power, your power pyramid. This is a card from this particular deck, is about optimism, a positive outlook, standing in your power. But first, before we get to the energies behind the card, let's talk about you might find this really interesting, Libra. The solar plexus chakra. Above the sacral plexus chakra, however you say it, is the chakra that corresponds with our personality, self-esteem, and sense of worth. The solar plexus chakra. When the solar plexus chakra is out of harmony, we have a need to dominate and control, have a great need for prestige and keeping up appearances, and we function through the world with deep feelings of inadequacy. In short, we do not respect ourselves and may even manifest self-hatred. We may give away our power to others, leaving us with no sense of self. When the solar plexus chakra is in harmony, we feel whole, centered in who we are, know our self-worth, cultivate our personal power in healthy ways, and are in touch with our inner warrior. There is a balance between spiritual and material worlds. We develop tolerance and acceptance of ourselves and others and feel inner peace and calm. Reminds me of the Strength card in the tarot. Other names: 3rd chakra, power chakra. Color is yellow. Element is fire. Affirmation is I can. Glands: pancreas and adrenals, physical body parts that it affects: abdomen, stomach, upper intestines, liver, gallbladder, spleen, middle spine. Life lesson: to experience the depth of who we are with self-empowerment and self-esteem, to live our life task or soul's life purpose. Physical dysfunction: arthritis, gastric or duodenal ulcers, colon/intestinal problems, pancreatitis/diabetes, chronic or acute indigestion, anorexia or bulimia, liver or adrenal dysfunction, fatigue, hepatitis, as well as diabetes. Mental emotional issues: trust, fear, intimidation, self-esteem, self-confidence, self-respect, care of self and others, responsibility for making decisions, sensitivity to criticism, personal honor. Possible causes of energy blocks: stuffed or repressed anger, issues of control, especially in areas related to power. Crystals for this chakra are yellow citrine, amber, yellow topaz, yellow tiger's eye, yellow agate, rutilated quartz. Essential oils: lemon, lavender, rosewood, Roman chamomile, as well as rosemary. So this is the chakra that needs to be cleared, balanced, activated. Some of you may already be standing in your personal power, and this may be the chakra that's shining for you. So this is just a confirmation. But this, if any of that resonates with you, there are plenty of clearing, balancing, activating, supporting meditations, frequencies, binaural beats, all of that. That you can play in the background, play while you sleep. Meditations, there's a meditation that actually comes with this deck of cards for each card. So if you would like that, my email, floweringmagi@gmail.com, is in the description box below, and you can, I'll send you over the meditation if you would like. But this is about you activating something within your power. Now, let's see, we've got number 39. Let's see, I just want to... Empowerment, live in joy, and stand your ground. So this is a year, you do this work, you know what I mean, this internal work from within, this energy. This is Radiant One. Step within your personal pyramid where your empowered self awaits. Your soul has called forth this mandala as you have allowed yourself to step outside of your power and your joy, thus depleting your energy levels and undermining your self-worth. Release any feelings of confusion or remorse by simply allowing them to fall away. Take this opportunity to remember your brilliance. Step back within your power and take up the reins of life again with joy at your side. Your power is not a force outside of yourself. It is a power that lives within you. It is a core aspect of your very being. Willpower, free will, longevity, sustenance, personal pyramid, and optimism. Those are the key elements of this card. Okay, so we're going to put the solar plexus as well as the other chakras back in the deck. We're going to shuffle them. We're going to see if they come out anywhere in the 7 directions reading. Alright, here we go. May we see clearly. Alright, so the East, the house of light, may wisdom dawn in you so you may see all things in clarity. We have the sun god. Lots of yellow I'm feeling in your reading. From the house of light, we have the sun god. This is East. This is illumination, guidance, soul, spirit, effort. To the house of the North, the house of night, may wisdom ripen in us so we may know all from within. And we have the divine masculine Libra. Holy cow. And this is definitely speaking to my male viewers watching this. This is you going through, this represents a rite of passage, but in general, but specifically for a father or a male going through a rite of passage, going through a transformation. This is divine masculine energy. Holy cow. Fire, fire, the solar plexus, fire, just wow. To the house of the West, to the house of transformation, may wisdom transformed into right action. May wisdom be transformed into right action so you may do what must be done. And what must be done? It's time. Oh my gosh, we have the new moon, which is coming up on January 2nd. So plant a seed for something you want to create, something new, a new path, a new, that's what this is. This is assessing and creating a new path. This is time to create something new. This is in the dew. In the West, in the South, the house of eternal sun, may right action reap the harvest so we may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. We have the full moon. How perfect. So you have a balance of sun, fire energy, and a balance of moon energy here, Libra. masculine, feminine. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lovers, the Gemini card comes out. But let's find out. Let's find out what's going on. Above, the house of heaven, where the ancestors and star people gather, we have the ancient dragonfly releasing habits, breaking patterns, releasing the past, healing and letting go, releasing, trusting and allowing the universe. Below, the house of earth, may the heartbeat of her crystal core bless us with the harmonies to end all war. We have surrender. Above is trying to get you to surrender, to have radical trust in that which you cannot see. This is referencing a sudden change is going to possibly happen, and you're being asked to go with the flow and to just have trust and allow. We're going to get into that, honey. And last but not least, the center within, galactic source, which is everywhere at once. May everything be known as the light of mutual love. And we have, of course, how beautiful, conscious channeling, the face card. With see the bridge on the other side of the mandala. This conscious channeling is when you are consciously communicating and co-creating with the universe. Conscious channeling is when you are listening to your higher self, your voice within, your guidance. You are following supreme divine intelligence and imagination. Bottom of the deck. Libra, self-discovery. Well, no wonder the solar plexus is, this is a card of joy. And this is a card of celebration, self-discovery. And it's a 10, which is a completion, leading to a new beginning, releasing something. This is a card of joy in discovering something about yourself. No, just because something always has been doesn't mean it should always be. Life is about levels. That's why my channel is called the Flowering Magi, because there's always a level, there's always something blossoming, unfolding. There's a time of rebirth, there's a time of ending, a time of death, a time of rebirth, something, your old self transforming into your new self. This is such positive energy, Libra, such positive energy. Self-discovery 10. Let me just... Yep, fresh perspective, the wisdom of experience, and a shift in values. You know, the wisdom of the experience of who you are. It's time to integrate your new awareness and explore your advanced self, just as one would adventure into new territory. Let us be clear, this mandala represents a journey back to one's heart. Seek out new adventures and rediscover what it is you truly love, and do all the do as things, ways, and even people that may be, truly love to do as things, ways, and even people that may have been of interest to you in the past no longer resonate with you. So you may be vibrating different. You may be changing this year, and if people, people don't fit into that new perspective, it's time for you to move forward. You're outgrowing people. You're changing. Doesn't mean you have to be enemies or it has to be malevolent or bitter. It is what it is. So don't, this year, if you find, yourself changing and your circle of friends and people around you changing, go roll with that flow. You are experiencing new ways as you have never have before, and it's part of the experience to feel as though you are out of your comfort zone, because you are. Your comfort zone never existed. It was simply an illusion created by self to keep feeling safe and small. Okay, so this is it. This is a new journey. So no wonder we have rite of passage here. No wonder we have the new moon creating and assessing. We have the full moon, which is, again, the dragonfly is here. So with the full moon energy too, you may have, and the divine masculine, some of you may have ancestors as well that are trying to, that are assessing you with the dragonfly in the ancestor star position, the ancient dragonfly. Then you have the full moon with the dragonfly here. Some of you may have a grandfather, a father figure, someone, an uncle, a brother, somebody on the other side that may be guiding you. and they may be trying to speak to you, and it could be an ancient ancestor. It doesn't, you know, of the divine masculine, because you have the sun god and the divine masculine here. So we're just going to use the Light Seers Tarot with again, I'm using the Native Heart Healing Oracle, and we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot just to clarify the message that's coming through in the cards. Oh, wow. You got, oh my God. Oh my God. Holy cow. What? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups, and this is perfect. This is exactly what we've been talking about up to this point. Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves you to go find what you truly love. Walking towards your power. Look at that divine light. Walking towards the sun, a new day. And look, there's a little fire. There's fire in this cup, this last cup, like walking away towards what you really want, leaving it behind. That's what it's about, because you're heading in a new direction this year, Libra. This is fantastic. So let's start with the House of Light. Actually, you know what? Keep that there. Wow, I'm blown away already, Libra. I'm blown away already. This may be a powerful year for you, Libra. You know, this is there have been a few other signs this last year who have really been rolling forward and having very powerful strides and energy. And this, Libra, I feel like it's your turn now. It's your turn to shine brightly in the zodiac, because we got the Ace of Wands with the Sun God. Holy cow. The Sun God is, the time of ascension has come for you. Bask in the brilliance of the sun rays and feel your life reignite. Rejoice in the celebration of you. The regal energy of the Sun God mandala has landed by your side. This mandala holds the powerful energies of Ra, the Sun God, and all he represents. The energy of vitality, strength, power, and confidence delivered via the golden ray, bringing a renewing life force and a new light to all the shadows that have crept into your world. Wow. Did you hear that? Libra? It's time. It's time to ascend. And with the solar plexus chakra, there's an empowerment that's going to happen for you this year that's going to be sick. Rise again, child of light, as the dawn of the new day. Holy cow. Oops, the dawn of the new day. Here, let me put this over here. We don't need no mishaps. Yeah. Wow. The divine is speaking to you, Libra. Are you listening? Will you take heed? Will you take this free wisdom that's coming down and make changes so that you can be powerful? Holy cow. Just as the sun's rays breathe life into every living cell, you too shall feel the warm glow and radiance shining within. Each day as you are born anew. Each day as you are born anew. Interesting, because the Fool is underneath it. And underneath that is the Seven of Wands. Look at you. Solar plexus lit up. Can't be touched. On a whole nother plane. This is the stand your ground energy as well. Holy cow. With the trust, have faith, new beginning, in your empowered self, trust in yourself and your abilities. Look at that. Unbelievable. Already, fantastic reading. Each day as you are born anew, the great sun lives within you. As we just saw with the Seven of Wands. During the dark hours when the sun gives way to his love, the moon, holy cow! Holy cow! Each day as you are born anew, the great sun lives within you. During the dark hours when the moon gives way to his love, when the sun gives way to his love, the moon, he travels within the underworld to bring light to all that appears dark. It is a journey that could only be inspired by love. So sail with Ra across the dark skies until your light is revealed anew, just as each morning gives birth to a liquid gold river only seen by those that hold the stars within their eyes. Holy cow. And this is fire and water energy, one of the key elements. And we have fire and we have the sun, the divine masculine, the new moon, and the full moon. That's a moon cycle. That's, holy cow, we have the new moon and the full moon here. I just thought about that. A cycle completing some kind of balance. And this came out with the Ace of Wands, Libra. This is a new beginning. This is you on fire, inspired, powerful, passionate. This is you feeling your power, beginning to sense and see in your third eye, receiving this light from above, this gift from the sun god Ra. You definitely have this yellow divine energy watching over you. That's insane. And what's even more insane is we have, stop it now. So this is the divine masculine. This is a rite of passage. The balance of opposites. Holy cow, this is the balance of opposites, and we have the sun and the moon here. And so the sun god card was in your illumination, in your house, in your east direction, in your north direction, which is mental energy, wisdom. This is your house, mental energy, wisdom, choices, divine masculine, the balance of opposites, swaying into equilibrium and a platonic relationship. So some of you are really becoming balanced this year, and a lot of it has to do with you stepping into your personal power pyramid. And this is about you are currently stand in a world that is experiencing the rising and reawakening of the divine feminine. And we have the divine feminine here with the new moon and the full moon. So we have the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So there is definitely something coming into balance within you. Like, I just heard finally. It's what you've been waiting for. It's what your journey has been about. All your pain, all your struggle, tears and fears, all that. It's because you're about to just like transform, I feel. The divine feminine has risen to bring balance and to shift the polarities of a world where the pendulum has overswung towards the masculine and henceforth lost the essence of key sacred male energies. The divine masculine is a true representation of the solar energies that bring a warming life force. The divine masculine activates energy, fire, and higher aspects of intelligence to bring a lightning rod of illumination to a world seeking unity. This card is guiding you to bring symmetry to your world. It speaks of an equilibrium between the masculine and feminine, a feeling world which could not exist without the illumination of the mental. One simply cannot be without the other. It is time to rebalance your mind, body, and spirit so you have a stronger, clearer foundation. This mandala also speaks of someone who is about to embark on a sacred rite of passage into manhood or fatherhood. It may also indicate someone who is journeying into a new stage of life as an elder. These are all phases to be honored, and this card indicates the importance of being with kindred brothers. Wow. And guess what came out with it, my friends? Major Arcana on the table. We have an Ace and Major Arcana, the Emperor. Major energy, major message coming through for you in this card. And the Emperor is the representation of the divine masculine in the tarot, representing Aries, fire energy. And this is, the Emperor is the king of all kings, the master of all masters. He's accepted his authority, accepted his power, stood in his personal power pyramid, You know, his solar plexus is on fire, humming like a well-oiled machine, just shining bright, like that Seven of Wands, just shining from within. He knows his power, he knows his abilities, he accepts his authority and sovereignty and supreme power over his realm. Always look at the checkerboard, and then here's Mars, the god of war, and here's this checker, here's the piece, here's the checkmate. There's something really powerful. There's something with your personal power. And you know, just start with working with your personal power chakra and working on affirmations that have I can. I can. I can. This is so, and you have the moon that came out. This is and maybe this is something that you're discovering. Some kind of power, this rite of passage, but it's also about your divine feminine waking up, which is your senses, your emotions, your intuition, your celestial divine gifts, clairsentience, clairaudience, clairvoyance, all of that. All of that. But this is what's awakening, a power within you. You know, the Ace of Wands is exciting energy. This is bright light, bright, shiny, positive energy. This is passion, excitement, adventure. This is the sun god is shining on you, and there's you receiving it, which is creating a whole new beginning, a whole new vibration. You're not the same person. You're gonna be totally different in 2020. Let's move forward into the south, the house of the eternal sun, which is, so we have north, we have east. So we have mental, we have spiritual or soul. We have mental, we have spiritual, and now we're going to do emotional, your heart, your innocence, where you feel your joy, the stargate that you allow things to come in. You either allow, you know, love and light, or heaviness and negativity to come in through your heart. So this is, and we have the full moon. Holy crap. I can't even. This is the divine feminine. This is the divine feminine. Something is blossoming inside of you. And so, you know, the divine masculine protects the divine feminine, period. So it's almost like there's this blossoming happening within you, and you're being protected as you awaken this part of yourself. Oh my gosh, I think this is rewrite your story. Just because your life up until a certain point was any kind of way, it doesn't mean that that's how it always has to be. That's that devil energy, always bringing the past into your present without extracting the lesson, the wisdom, the knowledge, the beauty, just bringing the past into the present and creating the same outcome over and over again, because you're not learning the lesson from the past, from the darkness, from the hardship, from the challenges, because that's where we really learn. And the light, the illumination, that's the gift, that's the reward of going through the darkness. So those of you who have walked really heavy darkness, like the Ten of Swords, who've walked through that darkness, you're supposed to let it go. You're not supposed to carry it with you into the future. You're supposed to, what did I learn? Extract that pearl and let the rest go. Transmute it. Alchemy. But this is coming to fruition. Rewrite your own story. A shift in consciousness is here again. A shift in perspective and a shift in consciousness. You're going to be conscious of your power. You're going to go through some kind of rite of passage. It's going to shift everything. It's the checkmate. It's the moment you've been waiting for. It's the winning move. And especially with the Ace of Wands here. Rewrite your story. transmute that into a different future than the past, a shift in consciousness. And this is also about honoring the moon. This is a representation of grandmother moon. So we have grandmother moon and grandfather sun here. We have the divine masculine, divine feminine. It's time to let go of everything. Unwanted, unnecessary baggage, fears, carrying stories, beliefs that you've been accustomed to. I mean, unbelievable. This card indicates a time of dance and celebration as you move forward. Lighter on your feet. Your connection with the earth is deepening. Love for self and your spirit are expanding. The infinite relationship you share with your heart and the heart of all that is. This is beautiful. And you guess, and it is happening because here's your energy. 10 of Swords. This is you, Libra. Swords represent Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the tarot. And this is that liquid, that dawn and that liquid river of light that we just read about. That's what I see, of gold and whatever else he said. This is the card that I saw when I was reading that, and it's here on the table already. This is the 10 of Swords, means the dark period. This is about a shift. Remember, something's coming into fruition. This is the beginning. Something really long and hard and stressful that had you like stressed and worried and tripping and not sleeping well and not enjoying life the way you could or deserve to or should. This long dark period that almost took everything you had. It's over. You're being released. So let it go. The more that you just let it go, just the simple choosing to let it go and shift your focus, your thoughts onto something else is enough to shift your frequency or your vibration. Sometimes we don't realize that just the smallest beginning steps of doing things like just shifting our focus on something from the past or negative. And the more we focus on it, the more charge we give it. The more we think about it, the more charge we give it. The more energy. Energy flows where attention goes. Attention is your most valuable commodity. Why do you think the commercials do whatever they got to do to try to get your attention? Because they need it so they can get in there and try to sell you their stuff. So when you're focusing on negativity and you're focusing on the past, you're charging that energy. You're keeping it alive in your present. When simple things is just like, you don't even have to just stop and shift your focus to something that makes you feel empowered, that makes you feel happy, something that makes you smile. The smallest thing that you could be grateful for, and focus on that. Because whatever that darkness that you went through, whatever it was, it's over. So let it go. Don't bring it into this new, bright, shiny, exciting adventure. Don't ruin it with that. I want to just... This is amazing. 10 of Swords. Tell us more about the full moon and the 10 of Swords. And since, like I said, we have the new moon and the full moon here. Yep, look, you got the 7 of Wands again. Remember I showed you the 7 of Wands? Fire energy. This is you standing in your power, standing your ground. This is you using your personal power this year. And you can't be touched. You're in a better place than you think you are, Libra. So use your personal power. Step into your personal power pyramid, because it's time. It's time to claim what's yours, honey. And over here in the West, in the physical, the introspection, the action house, we have the new moon. Which the new moon's coming on January 2nd, which is funny. And that's a 1 and a 2, which is 3. New moons are for planting new ideas, for planting this energy, creating something. This is creation energy right here. And you're being sparked by the universe. You are being sparked by the universe. There is such an equilibrium, a balance coming in here. You got fire in north and east, and you have water, moon, sun energy, and then you have moon energy in west and south. Even the way they fell on the table is balanced. You know what it is? It's an equilibrium. But this is, the new moon is about planting and full moon energy. This is about using the moon cycles. Even though the moon isn't your planet, Libra, the moon still affects you as an earthling. It affects you strong because it's the closest, you know, celestial body to us. That's why they always say, you know, follow, you know, look for your moon sign, because your sun sign is the, you know, the sun is the energy that affects us the most, all of us. And then the next is the moon, because it's so close to us. So just, and we're made up of water. So honor that and honor the moon. So what you need to do is release, especially on the dark moon, the day before the new moon. And it's perfect because it's January 1st, the day that this video is being released. And whenever you find this, whenever you just do it on the next full moon, no big deal. But this is optimum time for you. This is create, assess your position, and know what you want. And and there's balance here. This card represents balance with the crescent moons of the waxing and waning moons. Choose to be the creator of your own world. This mandala supports you as you receptively listen to your heart's desires and allow them to blossom and bear fruit. And then you have, in the heart position, something coming into fruition on the full moon. So for the new moon energy, it's like new moon soil. It's for releasing, number one, planting your goals, your desires, creating whatever it is that you want. Put it in the new moon, in that dark soil. And, you know, water it with your attention. The light of the moon, as the moon gets full of that moonlight, is going to, you know, give it the light it needs. Fertilize it with your positive expectations. And when that full moon comes, release. Allow that full moonlight to transmute any doubts, any fears, anything that you need to release, walk away from. Right? And then the sun rises from the darkness. That new beginning, the Fool card, that new journey. And it came, we have the Six of Cups here, which is water energy. And the Six of Cups is about you growing, about you maturing, keeping those divine qualities that make you you and letting the rest go, staying true to yourself. The Six of Cups is also about, let's find out, because the Six of Cups is about childhood nostalgia, the return of good times, the return of someone from the past. And it could even be create and assess your new position. There may be something from your past, your childhood, you need to let go of. And we have your energy with the Six of Cups. Shut up. What a magical reading, Libra. The Six of Cups was on the bottom of the deck. And it came out with the Knight of Swords. And this is your energy. Wow. The Knight of Swords is your energy. This is you taking action. Swift action. This is very fast moving energy. This is that new perspective. This is that new idea. This is that new perspective, that new that shift in consciousness. You know, and to be in the action. You know, this is you taking action. And when you take action, you know, this is a fast moving energy. You might want to do it as soon as possible, or this might be when you do it, the results are going to come in. The change is going to come in faster than you expected. The Knight of Swords with the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups showed up on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, release the past, Libra. It's going to be so powerful for you this year to release the past and let go and create something new. Create something that you truly love. In the above position, we have the ancient dragonfly. So your ancestors are and whatever helpers, whoever, your angels, you know, your star tribe, however you connect, they're assisting you. And this is another 1028. To balance and master a beginning. So interesting. So we have the dragonfly, or some of you may be seeing dragonflies. It's a confirmation, like even if it's just like artwork or a mention of a dragonfly on a show that you're watching, you know, maybe be aware of how dragonfly. This is recurring themes, breaking a habit and letting go of unhelpful beliefs. So interesting. When you are ready, bring your awareness back to your physical body and open. Okay, you are light, you are free. That's the meditation. Be true to your infinite nature. As above, so below. Oh my gosh. Each infinity symbol is an energy center that holds. The intertwining infinity symbols in the flower of life represent one's core self. Right? The flower of life. Each infinity symbol is an energy center that holds the pure vibration of love, power, wow, and wisdom. That's the Emperor energy. As above, so below, as within. As creature of habit, humans carry many thousands of years of learned behavior within their cellular memory. So it's time for you to let go. Appreciate lessons learned. Ancient dragonfly lies between worlds with grace. She is light, balanced within her center, and she is free. She is the center of, and therefore makes up the flower of life. Your nature as an infinite being is light, transparent, joyous, balanced, and loving. Everyone is blessed with the ability to let go of learned behavior at any given time. The choice is always yours. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Clarify. Four of Cups. Gratitude. Two of Cups. Yeah. So the ancient dragonfly came up with the Four of Cups. And I'm getting the energy that, you know, the past and the things that have hurt you and the pain from the past, because this is Cups, emotional energy, is keeping you distracted. And your ancestors and other helpers and guides are trying to assist you. They be trying to communicate, send you light, send you information, but something has you blocked. Has you see how her body language is? She's cut off. I want to say cut off. She's shutting out. You know, this energy is out of her peripheral. She's even got her hand right here. Like she's not even aware that this light is coming in, this radiant light, this energy, these rays from Ra, the sun god. You know what I'm saying? That are coming in, you know, and this could even be there's an opportunity coming in, an offer coming in, that you need to let go of all this emotional, stop letting this emotional energy distract you. Because you're missing out on something. You're not seeing something. You're not feeling or sensing something or enjoying something because you're so focused on that. And I got the Two of Cups when I asked for clarification, more emotional energy. And Two of Cups is balance. It's love. It's an offering of love, commitment. This can be friendship. This can be romantic. This can be this masculine, feminine. Oh, this is the masculine. This is the moon and the sun energy. The masculine and feminine. The balance of both your left and right brain. They're trying to bring you back into balance and joy and love and empowerment of yourself. And they can help you with that, but as long as you're not open, as long as these other emotions are blocking the frequency from receiving this offering of love and balance and harmony and abundance. In below the earth, the house of earth, we have surrender. We have more water energy. And this is the card of like change, radical change, to trust, to go with the flow, to trust that you will be the divine current will take you exactly where you need to be. Just follow your intuition and listen to yourself. And to have the Queen of Cups come out with this, Libra, male or female, this is you. This is water, the Queen of Water energy. This is you allowing, connecting, co-creating. This is you open and receptive to love for yourself, for others, as it spoke of. This is you connecting with the universe. This is you having radical trust. So interesting that water, that the Queen of Cups, waterman energy comes out. There's a lot of emotional energy here. There's a lot of fire energy. There's a lot of fire energy. And as I say it, yeah. We got the Queen of, wow, we got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles all here. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse though. So you're going to go through a change, and you're attracting something. You know, there's something, the Queen of Wands is very positive energy. She has good luck. She attracts things. She's magnetic. She's bright, shiny light. You know what I mean? Positive outlook, very creative, helps others develop their gifts and see their strengths and their light. Like this is you. This to me is saying this is you to remain positive through this change. Maybe even get excited. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is the energy of tranquility, harmony, peace. Having everything, having what you need, having faith in your ability to manifest and bring forth that which you want to create, but it's in reverse. So I'm thinking there's going to be a change. This isn't here yet, male or female. This being becoming, manifesting your castle and your world and your home and your happiness and your abundance and whatever it is that you want to manifest, you want to receive. There's going to be a change. So be positive, stay bright and shiny, because this is just held up. It's not, there's a change that you're going to go through. So the universe is asking you to have trust through this change. And when you get dropped off, wherever that current takes you, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be, and I got a feeling it's because you can't see. That's why the radical trust is, because the universe's imagination, the divine's imagination and intelligence is way beyond us. That's why when we can't see the answer for ourselves, we surrender it to the universe. We surrender. So this is also, you're being asked to surrender and allow, right? That's what it is. That's the major message. Ready? You have entered a space. This is sudden change, radical trust, graceful submission to fate. Graceful submission to fate. And that what does it look like she's doing? Allowing and gracefully submitting for the energies of the co-creating with the universe, surrendering her fears, surrendering. Oh my gosh, this is so powerful. I could feel the energy right now. Let me read this and then we'll go back to this. This mandala gently speaks. You have entered a space of surrender. This mandala gently speaks of allowing yourself to float within the ebb and flow of life, carried upon and within a new direction. There is a situation currently playing out within your world that requires you to relax and allow it to unfold. Let go of the need for control and know nothing is ever within control. Because your solar plexus, for those of you, your solar plexus is out of harmony, you feel like a need to control the situation, to dominate. And maybe that's why the Emperor is here, this rite of passage. Because the Emperor knows how to control his realm and his world. in a healthy way, like as it spoke about. Interesting. So this may be the rite of passage that we're going through, Libra. Wow, you probably one of the most magical reading I've done so far. You're probably 7 or 8 in the series. This is your year, Libra. This is your year. Let go of the need to control and know nothing is ever within control. There are times when one needs to act to create a heart's desire. However, this is not one of those times. Surrender is an act of trust beyond comprehension. It requires you to have faith in your abilities. That's the Fool card that we saw came in. Also reminds me of the Emperor energy. Also reminds me of the 7 of Wands. It requires you, surrender is an act of trust. It requires you to have faith in your abilities and to allow the universe to guide you to exactly where you need to be. At times you can feel as though you have entered a void, a place of not knowing, a place of stillness. However, this usually represents the opportunity for self-reflection, to hold a greater appreciation for all that has been thus far, and to be with oneself before embarking on fresh waters. The great current of life has a flow like no other. At times it is gentle and graceful. At others there is a resistance and turbulence as you are swept away, leaving behind all that you have known, only to arrive at a destination that reflects the true vibration of one's soul. Allow the voice of your soul to be present, heard, and then shared through the power of love. And not only the Queen is ready for love, ready to receive that divine love. She is love. Cultivating it, nurturing, compassionate, empathetic. This is you surrendering and allowing, surrendering to the universe, surrendering, and that's, you have that power within you. And once you realize that you have that power, and you keep focused on that power and that positivity and that graceful submission to fate, that's when you're going to turn this way. That's when that tranquility, that harmony, that abundance, that peace, that security, that's when that comes in. That comfort. And look at in the center, the within you, as within, so without. We have the conscious channeling. And this is you doing exactly what it's saying, consciously channeling. Because once you make this happen, once you do this, and this is free, play with it, see what happens. When you don't know the answer, when you can't see the way out, the way forward, the choice that needs to be made, that's when you surrender it to the universe, to divine energy, to divine imagination, divine intelligence. You put it out there, you surrender it. You say, you know what? I don't know the answer to this. I can't see my way out. I can't think my way out. I need higher guidance, higher vision, higher overstanding. And you surrender it and you allow. You allow to be shown, to be intuitively guided. And you trust. You have trust that because you have surrendered it, the solution will come back. The way out will come back. And that's the Two of Swords. This is your energy. Again, this is you, Libra. Feeling like you can't see the way out. You don't know that, there's no answer. So you're stuck. The answer is with you surrendering, allowing, and trusting. And this has been coming up repeatedly in everyone's readings. First, it was awakening the divine feminine, which still is keep coming up. Awakening your gifts and your abilities. Awakening those gifts and abilities that take up that other % of your brain power that you don't use. It's time. Look at Page of Wands on the bottom with the King of Wands on the bottom of that and the King of Cups on the bottom of that. Whoa. This is about you mastering it. Messages are definitely coming in. Divine guidance is coming in. I'm floored. These cards are crazy. Libra, conscious channeling. And that relationship with the divine is what's going to make you feel so powerful. That's what this switch is going to be. And you're going to have a new relationship with the universe, male or female. You know, there might be some special, right, like fatherhood and, you know, whatever for the male watchers, but for everyone, once once this happens, once this, you surrender and allow, and it comes back to you, and you see the co-creation between you and the universe, you see what allowing, surrendering, trusting, and allowing, when you see that, it's time to create something new and rewrite your own story and let go of the past, Libra. Because there's great things waiting for you, but this has to be done first. To manifest that happiness, that joy, the things that you want, you have to let go of the past and create something new. Do not bring the past with you anymore. Do not bring it into the future, into your new day. Every day, do your best to release something, to wake up and start over again. Because there's a graceful submission to fate, radical trust that you are going to end up exactly in a place that you couldn't imagine, because we don't have the imagination of the universe. We don't have it. We don't have the so allow the universe to consciously channel, to tell you, to send you the message. Tell us about the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. Yep. And oh my God, I was just thinking of the devil energy. I was just going to say, don't bring that devil energy into your future. Don't bring the past into your future. This is your future. This is the Three of Wands. This is you facing your future, expanding to larger possibilities, being open to, so that your ships can come in. And look what came up, Capricorn, the devil. This is you chaining yourself to the past, to what was. And this is you choosing to, when you choose the present and the future. Libra, Happy New Year, and it looks like it's going to be a Happy New Year. And all you're being asked to do is surrender and let go. Let go of the past. And this is also habits, you know, addictions, negative ways of thinking, believing, relationships, dynamics. You know, if you need to stop drinking, you know, just chill out a little. If the idea of stopping drinking all the way is too much for you now, then just cut back, but take some kind of action against setting yourself free. See? Another two, more twos energy. Choice. Which choice are you going to make? The divinely guided choice that feeds this energy, happiness, joy, abundance, partnership, harmony, love? Or are you going to keep making these choices that chain you to this energy that truly doesn't have any power? And like, we have a as above, so below. And that's in this, you know what I mean? So play with it. But whatever you do, don't bring the past into your future. And look at that yellow, shiny, bright, optimistic light. And look at this dark energy. Thank you so much, Libra. Thank you. This was a beautiful, beautiful reading. I've been inspired and I've learned much. Gratitude.